Morning everyone. Sorry that we've not got another video to you for a while. It's been quite a while since the last one, hasn't it? It's just been we've been very busy. So thank you for that. Thank you for the orders. We had a lot of people that have been reaching out to us, messaging us. We've got a lot of other things going on in the background, talking to different people, trying to make moves with beard manners into the beautiful bearded community in the beard industry. So we've just got a lot going on. But again, I want to thank everyone for the support, who's been proactive with us, talking to us, ordering from us. The majority of people that are ordering from us are being really good, and it's really helpful, guys. We really do appreciate it, but people have been really good with sharing posts, tagging us in things, giving us feedback. It's great to hear, because that's what, this is hard at the end of the day. And, when us guys do this, when we come to you as a beard product manufacturer, we're throwing ourselves out there. We're giving it our all. Whatever, no matter how good a product is, we're putting our all into this, and we're doing what we think is best. So we really need to hear that feedback. I've said this before, even if it's negative, at the moment, touch wood, things have all been positive. I say touch wood, we work hard. We know it's a good product. But again, keep it up, please, guys. Keep us informed. Let us know it's good. Let other people know it's good, because that's what's going to help us. It's going to help you. It's going to help us get out there to more people and get such a good product out on the market. Now, what I wanted to come at you with today, guys, is that one of the videos I've done recently was about daily beard routine. It's had a lot of good feedback. I've had a couple of people message me saying that they're glad they've watched it, because they had a completely wrong beard routine, and they're saying that what we have recommended actually helps and has improved their beard. Now, with that has come a lot of other different questions. So what I've tried to do is list the comments or topics of conversation that have been the most relevant and have a quick chat. So what I'm coming at you with today is going to be a bit of a quick one, because I've got a lot of work to do. I've got to plumb my due round in a little while as well. But it's the dreaded cowslick. I've had quite a few people have messaged me about this. I actually do also suffer with one. So you can see they're manageable. They really, really are manageable. It's just you've got to know what you're doing with it. And the biggest thing with dealing with a cowslick is the patience, because what you'll find with, again, I can't speak on everyone's behalf, mine returns every so often, 2 or 3 times a year, it comes back. But as my beard has got bigger and fuller, it is far more manageable. I mean, when I first suffered with my cowslick, when my beard was much shorter and I used to keep it trimmed, it borderline pushed me to shave my beard off. It was just that much of a nightmare. And mine comes right at the back, inside my beard. Now, what it does and what causes it is it's faster growth, basically. The beard grows faster, and because it's growing faster where the cowslick is, whatever the size of the patch is, the rest of the beard isn't weighing it down as much and pulling it straight. So you're getting that kind of a flick where it's curling round on itself. It can be very uncomfortable, it can cause knotting, it can get itchy, and it just makes your beard not look particularly great. So, I've already mentioned about the patience of this with the cowslick. The first bit of advice I can give really is to try and help as best as you can, is to tame it, train it. As we've said before, if you've got a stubborn beard in the morning, wet it, use a shower nozzle, get your beard nice and wet. Don't wash it. We've said this before. You only want to be shampooing or soaping a couple of times a week. But there's nothing wrong with getting your beard wet with warm water, just on the outside, just so you can help get curls out, get things out and get it straight again. That's if you even need to go to that length. And then what you want to be doing is, as always apply the oil, guys. That's vital, particularly for your skin, and your balms and your butters as well. As I've said before, use the butters to try and help shape out. You're going to struggle to shape out a cowslick with just butters. But what you want to do is keep the beard as tame as you can while you're trying to grow it out, because that is going to be the key to this. You need to grow out, cut, and it's just, like I say, a cowslick will always return. Like I've said, I get it, it grows quicker. In actual fact, I posted a picture when I first started this of myself in an apron, standing in front of my shelf there, and it wasn't until after I took the picture that I could see my beard, where you've got those thin bits at the bottom, it looks a bit straggly. That's where that cowlick is at, and it's just started to come through. So what I've done is, literally days after I took that picture, I wet my beard, pull it down, and when you do this, when you wet it and pull it down, you'll see those 20, 30, 40 strands, whatever it is, that they're just that little bit longer than the rest. Because they're longer, you don't want to cut them, but that's what you've really got to do. Don't cut it too early on either. You have got to suffer that stage of your beard doesn't look fantastic, but it's because you need to grow it out. If you just keep trimming it, you're never going to grow the beard. You need to grow it a little bit, Something I say to a lot of people is whenever you do trim your beard, try and take just a tiny little bit off. I know it sounds devastating, don't ever cut a beard, but you need to trim the ends of a beard to encourage growth at the end of the day. You don't want to be doing it too regularly either. I trim my beard once to twice a week, depending on what it needs, normally around the skin. I haven't done it this week. It's a typical Friday evening thing for me, but I'll normally trim around here. As you can see, I trim my tash a little bit as well. I don't want my tash coming right over my mouth, so I trim my tash. I'll always trim my neckline. I'll do that once a week at least. Trimming the actual beard itself, trimming my sideburns, things like that, I tend to do that once every 2 weeks. But it's all going to depend on the individual, what your preference is and what the growth is. But yeah, with these cowslicks, so this is the key to it, is don't be worried about it. A lot of us have them. Some of the biggest beards out there have them. I have one. You've got to be patient. You've got to slowly try and grow it out. Don't cut things too soon. It might not look great. Own it, wear it, use the balm. And it's when they start getting that real big flick. Mine won't get a flick now because of the size of my beard. They do get naturally weighed down, but I just don't think there's not many people that suffer a cowslick that it just, once you've got to a length, it just stops. It will always grow a bit longer. You just need to trim it. But like I say, when you've got a shorter beard particularly and you're trying to grow it out and you get that nasty thick curl, just keep growing it down. Another thing I see a lot of people do is the brushing, trying to brush out a cowslick, for example. I see a lot of people just with the shorter beards. We've all been there, guys. It's not a dig, but it's just about the learning, that kind of tend to brush their beard with their chin line. That can cause a bit of it as well. You're brushing your beard into itself and you almost get a pointy beard. You need to get in that habit of using your hands, using your beard, and just brush down. Just brush down. Again, a lot of this is going to depend on the style of a beard you want, but if you've got a cowslick, it's kind of going to be the best way of doing it. So, in short, guys, I know this one, sorry if it seems a little bit rushed. And feel free to message me afterwards if you'd like to. One thing that everyone that's purchased from us will understand, I mean, I've done this video and replied to people. I will always do my best to reach out to people. I don't think there's anyone I've not ever replied to in a message as yet. You know, I'll always do my best to reply and help. That's exactly what Beard Manners is about, hence the name. It's teaching you guys beard manners. It's giving us beard manners. And it's the community of beard manners. We're all here for each other. We're all here to help. But that is what I think that's the best way of dealing with a cowslick, is that patience. If not even just cowslick, another thing I get is I often get a kink in here, which again, it's 9 times out of 10 it's growing. I can see what it's doing. It's at that length where it's growing in, and what I just need to do is grow it out, and then it will get to a stage where as it starts curling around here, just don't be scared. Trim it off, flatten it off. That's it. With that little kink I get here, it comes back. It does come back, not very regularly, not as regularly as the cowslick does, but it is just about managing it. Grow the cowslick out. Use the water to wet your beard, to shape your beard as best you can while you're trying to grow it out. And like I say, don't be scared to trim it. When it starts getting, like I keep saying, once it gets to that really big curl, wet the beard, pull it straight. You'll see which bits are longer, either with some clippers, if you feel comfortable enough, if you've got a friend or a loved one or a partner or even some children that can help. You know, don't let your children use anything sharp, obviously, but you know, anyone that can help you do it if you're not confident yourself. But I would say just practice it, do a little bit at a time. That's how I learned, is I would just pull my cowslick down. You'd always see just that. I think I've even got a picture of it somewhere on one of my media profiles. It looks like I've got a ponytail, but it's that much longer than everything else. And as you just pull it down, I just personally use scissors, snip, done. That's it. Never go too short. Always do a little bit at a time. Normally with cowslicks, they're normally in the middle or at the back somewhere, so they're reasonably well hidden. And then that's it. You know, like I say, just don't be scared of them. Don't cut off a beard because of one. Just be patient, grow it out, manage it, use your oils, use your balms, use your butters, and as it gets to a certain length, just cut it flat and then carry on growing the rest of your beard. You'll find in a couple of months' time, you'll have to do it again, but you stick with it, keep doing it. And like I've said it 3 or 4 times, I have a cowslick. You can't see it at the moment. Don't be afraid of them. Guys, thank you for watching this one. Again, sorry if it seemed a little bit rushed. I think my door's just literally just gone. So feel free to ping messages at us. Any questions on this, you're welcome to ask. Get them over, and I hope this helps, and I'll be happy to help anyone going forward with it. Cheers, guys. Speak again soon.